I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magic and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. And you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning.
What up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and family member, Braylon Lee here. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only. Marsu Scott, sir, we got a lot to talk about. We really do. So, you know, yesterday was explosive, as you all know, because of Ariane Curry and what she said in part 3 to the original Straight No Chaser. Child, ooh, Lord, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. If you're wondering my opinion on that, we did an emergency Braylon Lee's virtual tour live meetup. It was a good time. We talked about it, got some opinions out. But you know, I wanted to talk about Marcel because it seems like Marcel has a lot of time to put his mouth on a lot of different things, but not complete anything that he speaks into existence of having to get done. So I'm gonna just take this point by point. Y'all know the clip that came out for Saturday where they talk about Kiki, you know, and her stealing, right? This happened a while back. I do remember it very early in my days of being on YouTube that this was already talked about. And let me tell you something, you know, it is so sad that we cannot choose our family members, because what I saw in that preview of that, you know, Tisha saying, I can't help her, and Marcel saying, if you don't want me to believe that you're a C-head, then stop being a C-head. Marcel, bruh, really? Really? Are we going to talk about you not being responsible, allegedly, about that brother who has a barbershop, that you ain't completing that? Are we going to talk about the fact that all you do is put on a hard hat and try to be the Black Bob the Builder, but you don't complete nothing? And are we going to also talk about the fact that you opened up your mouth to say to Martell, or Hotel rather, because he's a whole hotel building, that he had every right to go to Big Lou to check Tiffany, and you have the black audacity and the black hypocrisy to tell somebody what they should and should not be? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But let one of your kids go through something, you want everybody to support your kid. I can't stand the Scotts. I can't stand them. I am not sorry to say it, because y'all are being so hypocritical. Y'all get Stormy at the last minute to be a replacement for Mel because none of y'all have anything original to bring to the table at all. And then you, Marceau, apparently are a millionaire, but yet you're tight for $100. That's why I did that video that, you know, you got 99 problems, but you can't cover $100. Really? Okay, child, okay. You know what? It's going to be such a sad day that when you go through something and you're going to be asking for sympathy, because let me tell you something, the same judgment you given is the judgment that's going to be brought right back to you. It is so sad that they're family, but thank God that you can at least choose that you can cut who you want on in and out your life. Anyway, so then in the preview, y'all, Courtney checks Marceau about the whole situation about the $100. And Courtney says, you are always disrespectful of women, always. And then Marceau, you have the black audacity and the black hypocrisy once again to say that you're selling female hair care products. Let me tell you something. He's still working. My God. Okay. And your point is, he's being a supportive husband. And if we can be real, at least Canvas Beauty actually has actual products. What buildings have you completed? How did that Bet on Black event go? Because it was postponed, right? It was postponed. It was supposed to be to help children, right? And then y'all tried to help seasoned people. And who bought a $5,000 table to an event that really an event that nobody really cared about, right? Now, if Jennifer Lopez did an event and, you know, said, hey, we got $5,000 tables, it's Jennifer Lopez. Y'all the Scotts. I swear, y'all are so using this show to make yourselves bigger than you actually are. And, you know, and then you get offended, bro, that he checks you on that. You do disrespect women. You disrespected your cousin just at the top of this video that I'm talking about now, in this video, rather, of that if you don't want me to call you that, then don't be that. Really? There's a lot of things that people call you, bro. A lot of things that people call you. I cannot. Marceau is being like Ragu, just messy, wasteful, and guess what? At the end of the day, y'all, let me tell you something, and this is no disrespect to anybody who uses Ragu, but let me tell you something. People like their own sauce to be made. Why? Because they can make it the way they need to, because they actually care about the ingredients that go into it. Marceau, you are just basic Ragu. Messy, wasteful, and just and you're just taking up space. You're just taking up space, bro. You just I can't. By the way, you know, since you want to check Courtney about him standing up for his wife, you really did check Hotel about looking at your wife. You don't remember that? You don't remember that? How Martell had his, well, how Hotel rather, I'm sorry, y'all, it's a lot going on, but how Hotel, who's a whole hotel building, had his, you know, tongue out looking at your wife, and said the confessional, well, looks like, you know, teacher looking better than Marceau, and then uses your stomach as a audio-visual demonstration of how much you ain't working out, just to be able to justify his reasoning and looking at your wife, bruh. And you were supposed to help him get his license, and he was supposed to help you work out. And you say that Courtney has no right to check you? That you have every right to tell, Kiki that, if you don't want me to call you this, then don't be that? So you got somebody who is supposedly your best friend that you just allowed them to just look at your wife in that type of way, right? And you didn't check him. But because y'all boys, though, it's cool, right? Right. Because y'all are both fathers, it's cool. Hey, man, let me tell you something. This life is crazy, man. We got to look out for each other. Yeah, this is crazy. Because y'all feel like y'all have the right to do anything you want to do because you weren't raised to be anything, right? Because your mama's launch pad was broken, your dad rocket was under a recall, and you wasn't born as the star in heaven for anybody to want to see. You were born as the dust in HE double hockey sticks. You just feel like because your life is screwed up, because your life has no purpose, because you will never be something of importance, that you just got the right to do what you want to do. Marsu, you are ragu. Messy, wasteful, and just honestly, you should just stay on the shelf and nobody should ever pick you up. Nobody should ever pick you up. Nobody should ever invest in you. And honestly, at the end of the day, everybody should just tune out of this show. But we can't tune out of the show. You know why? Because at the end of the day, if we tune out of this show, then guess what? At the end of the day, then guess what? The show is over. And guess what? All that work that Melody Cherie Rogers did, which is her show, she's an executive producer, is gone. Child, I can't. Marsu is basically ragu, y'all. Oh, last thing, bro. You said, and I quote, I want to take me and my 16-year-old son to the house that is going to be worked on, and you and our other kids stay here. And Tisha thought that you and your 16-year-old son was going to have a bachelor pad. Now, why would she think that you having a bachelor pad? Maybe it's because of the simple fact that there's no trust in y'all relationship, because y'all do say that y'all don't know where each other is, right? So before you start checking for other men, before you start telling other people what they should or should not be, how about you make sure your house is put together before you start throwing glass stones from it? Because he or she who has not sinned cast the first stone, and you can't cast not one stone. And your glass house, honestly, bro, is your glass house of hypocrisy and audacity is more put together than the construction process that you will never complete. Y'all, I'm out of here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been another edition of Brantley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. One love, much love, all love. Marsu is basically ragu. Messy, wasteful, and just has no flavor at all. Much love, y'all. Bye.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. When you didn't want me, or you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magics and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, 'cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought. Now I'm beating you at your own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slammed the door, I would be the richest girl alive, alive. But you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magics and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. Yeah, I beat you at your game, and if you were me, you would do the same. Man, I really love to play, and now that I won, then it's safe to say that you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you